gonna make him an offer again.
Of all the gin joints and all the towns and all the
Can't
world.
handle the truth. Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the
Frankly,
war.
my dear, I don't give a damn.
This is where the fun begins.
Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Multiplex Movie Melee. Got ourselves a teams match here today. Debut teams match. Yeah, I feel like I've done that exact opening several times. It's a little weird. Anyway, we got the Visionaries, made up of Brandon Dunlap and Malcolm Lay, going up against the Future, which is Caleb Coho and Joseph Olivas. I think we got a good one here for you today. Got Dylan here with me with that Army of Darkness poster behind him. What do you got for us?
I always have it behind me. This is not a new thing. But yeah, I think it should be an interesting one. We've had some really great debut matches already this year. Not sure when this one gets uploaded. Maybe you haven't even seen them yet. But I think this should be a very good one as well. I can't remember if we've seen Malcolm play on a team before in Melee. I'm not 100% sure. He probably has, like, way back in the day. But it's exciting to see him join up with Brandon. I think that should be a good team. And then you have Coho and Olivas, who have been around forever. They've both done big things in this league. I think it's going to be interesting to see how they pair up together because, often you have a great team on paper, but the chemistry isn't quite right. So it'll be interesting to see in this debut match if either of these teams have the chemistry to make it real far. It should be a good one.
All right. Well, let's at least go and figure that out. First, we'll bring in Visionaries. Malcolm Lay, Brandon Dunlap. How you guys doing?
Going good.
Doing good. I've been waiting for this just to see how me and Malcolm's chemistry is going to be, and we did some talking. It turns out we have a lot of the same strengths. I don't know if that's going to be a good thing or a bad thing, but we're going to see how it goes. I'm excited.
Yeah, and it's one of those ones like I know Joseph and Caleb are great. And
Absolutely.
Especially Joseph, but it would be interesting to just see it's fun to play trivia. That sort of thing.
Absolutely.
All righty. Well, let's go ahead and bring in the challengers, so to speak. Go to the Future, Caleb Coho, and where the hell is he? There's Joseph. Hey, there you guys are. So, how you guys doing?
Good. This is like a crazy thing that I never thought would happen. Scully wasn't able to be a team this year, and I was like, I'm just going to shoot some Hail Marys to find a teammate. I asked Joseph, and Joseph was like, yeah, why not? And that was like the craziest yes, and maybe the best yes I've ever gotten, ever. I'm so excited to play with Joseph. He's great. I've loved watching Joseph play for all the years that I've been here. And getting to team up is going to be great. It's been a minute since I've seen Brandon and Malcolm, so this is going to be fun. It's going to be fun just playing these guys and being around. It's going to be cool.
Coho suggested that we name our team based off of a question that Payson missed. So that's already a good sign for me.
All right.
You scumbag! You did not tell us that. You are a scumbag.
I don't think I suggested it as the question Payson missed. But sure, yeah, that basically works.
Great. All right. Making enemies in your debut match.
That's the way you do it.
All right. Let's go ahead and get started. Round number one. It's going to work like this. You're going to get 8 questions from 8 general movie categories. You have 15 seconds to write the answer down on your whiteboard. At the end of that time, we'll ask that you show and verbalize your answer. Any one of you gets all 8 correct, you will receive a bonus question, also worth 1 point. Each team gets 3 repeats and a challenge to use throughout the match. Anything else before we get started? Cool.
No?
First question will come in the category of classics. Charlie Chaplin plays both a fictional world leader and a barber in which classic comedy?
What are your thoughts on good old Chucky Chaps?
I mean, I like the biopic. That was all right. Don't have a lot of frame reference for the rest. So,
That's cool. I really just said that question just so I could, because I thought of the name Chucky Chaps and I wanted
You
an
want
excuse
say
to say
Chucky
it.
Chaps?
I wanted an excuse to say it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Malcolm
The Great Dictator.
and Joseph.
Pretty good, Great Dictator.
Brandon
I didn't have it. Sorry, Malcolm.
and Coho.
Yeah, pretty great. The Great Dictator.
Okay, pretty great. The Great Dictator is correct. Future taking lead 2-1.
So your next question will be in the category of biopics. What is the profession of Greg Sestero in The Disaster Artist?
Getting some word from the peanut gallery that Coho is kind of looking like the main villain from Nosferatu. Can't really unsee it at this point. Hey, but he was his daddy, so you got that going for him. 5, 4.
Wow.
1. Pens down.
Never
Joseph.
thought I'd hear Mark say that.
I said actor.
Brandon.
I put producer. Dang it.
Coho.
He is an actor.
And Malcolm.
I put Southbound Salesman.
Actor was correct. So feature winds a lead of 4-1. Going into your next question in the category of crime. Mean Streets is set in which city? Gotta tell you, I'm not sure if I have much more left in me than that Nosferatu thing. It's not gonna. I don't think it's gonna get any better. I really should have waited to the end.
That's all right. We only have 5 more questions after this.
Cool. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Brandon.
Los Angeles.
All right, Joseph.
I said New York City.
What am I doing? Malcolm
I also put New York City.
and Coho.
New York City.
Yeah, I'm trying a new order. They're doing the crisscross. New York City is correct.
So your next question will be in the category of the 1990s. Which 90s film shares its title with a fictional novel character within the film who dies in a new installment?
Yeah. Author. Good old author questions.
Yeah.
In the 90s, too.
Oh, yeah.
That's when a lot of films were made.
Yeah. Only 4 more
Yeah.
questions, Mark. We're getting closer.
Yeah, we're so fucking good at this. 5, 4, 3,
Repeat Christian.
2. All right.
All right.
That is the first repeat for Visionaries. Your question again. Which 90s film which 90s film shares its title with a fictional novel character within the film who dies in a new installment?
Got psyched out here. Still 4 more to go.
Malcolm, can we just get both hands on screen, please?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good. All right. What were you saying, Mark?
It's not that important.
All right.
It's like a lot of things you're saying. It's not, it's whatever. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Coho.
Misery.
Okay, Malcolm.
I didn't get it in the end.
Joseph.
Misery. That's what I've chosen.
Brandon.
I thought too hard with it. I didn't have it. I thought it was character and the title, and
Misery is correct. So 8-2 is now your score. Going into your next question, the category of comedy. In Coming to America, what does Akeem go to America for?
And to be clear, This is the 1988 Coming to America.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it is coming to America, not coming to America.
I
See
just
why
call
you're
it.
confused.
Yeah, that's.
Mark, do you love Company?
Company? I mean, okay, sure, yeah. All right.
There's a misery question in the last one.
Oh, God. Yeah. There you go. 5, 4, 3,
Ah.
1. Pens down. Back over to Malcolm.
I'm probably super wrong on this, but was it to find a partner?
Joseph.
I said a bride / queen.
Brannon.
I said to find a wife. Sorry. I don't know what else kid you want.
Coho.
To find a wife that he will love.
I think I'm just gonna accept everybody's
Yes.
partner,
Yeah.
bride, queen. Like, yeah, that's fine. So that everybody gets it 10-4.
Your next question will be in the category of recent releases. Which recent release is an anthology film with the segment titles The Death of RMF, RMF is Flying, and RMF Eats a Sandwich?
Man, you know what? I'll wait until the next question because there's like something I want to say. I can't really say it.
Okay, you do you, Mark.
Yep. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Pens down, Joseph. Yeah, let's go, Joseph.
I was trying to write Late Night with the Devil, but I didn't finish.
Okay. Brandon.
I didn't have it.
Coho.
Good movie. Kinds of Kindness.
Oh.
Malcolm.
Kinds of kindness.
Good job, Malcolm.
Kinds of Kindness is correct. So Coho still staying perfect there. 11-5 is your score going into the penultimate question of the round. Who voices Dr. Facilier, also known as the Shadow Man in Princess and the Frog? Now, I just had to say, I don't know if there's a movie I laughed harder at than Kinds of Kindness. I thought the ending of that movie was just the funniest goddamn thing I'd ever seen in my life. 3 people in the movie theater, they thought I was an absolute psychopath. Absolutely. It can't tell you how happy I was at the end.
It never
The
came to
first
my
two
town,
segments
so
still haven't finished it.
2, 1. You got a treat for yourself. Pens down. Go to Joseph.
Keith David.
Okay. Whatever. Brandon.
Keith David.
Coho.
Keith David.
And Malcolm.
Keith David.
Keith David is correct. Got 13-7 going into your final question in the round.
In the category of directors, Robert Wise directed what film that was remade by Scott Derrickson in 2008?
Should say possible last question because if Coho does get this, he will have a perfect round.
Yes. Jinx.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, I can't tell. Like I didn't say it the last time somebody got it. Set up.
We say it all the time. You're good.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Yeah, let's go to Malcolm.
Didn't get it.
Okay, Joseph.
The original is far superior. The Day the Earth Stood Still.
Damn it.
Brandon.
Deliver us from evil.
All right, Coach, did you get the perfect round?
No, I didn't. I said The Haunting.
Oh.
You blew it!
It was The Day the Earth Stood Still.
I forgot that he directed that one.
So at the will be the end of round number 1, and we got the future with 14. The Visionaries with 7. Is that what you have, Dylan?
That is what I have. Yes.
Well, then we'll go into round number 2, which is our real round. in which both teams will get a chance to spin our wheel. If they like what they land on the first time, they can keep it. If not, they can elect to spin again, but they must keep what they land on the second time. Each team is going to get 5 questions worth 2 points apiece, or they can check down the multiple choice for 1 point apiece. There is stealing in this round, so please, everybody, watch your asses. The categories that you can spin on today are the strength categories of the Coen brothers and 2010's comic book movies, as well as Oscars, horror, drama, comedy, westerns, mystery thriller, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. The future, you are ahead, so it's up to you whether or not you want to spin first or defer.
You want to let them go first?
Sure.
Yeah, they can go first.
All right, Visionaries, this will be your first spin. And you land on comedy. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
Malcolm, what do you think, buddy?
Yeah, I mean, I'm good with comedy. Like as we're saying, there's really not a lot that we don't like in this reel. But if you want to spin again, I'm good with that. But if you want to keep it, I'm also good with that.
I'm good with keeping comedy. There's one I really don't want to take a risk of getting, so we'll keep comedy.
Yeah, that sounds good. We'll keep comedy.
Alrighty then, keeping comedy. Well, then in that case, Dylan, why don't you go ahead and give them their comedy questions?
Sure thing. So your first question in the category of comedy. In what 90s comedy does a character gain popularity by drunkenly singing along to the song Paradise City by Guns N' Roses?
Nothing's really coming to mind. Malcolm, what about you, buddy?
I mean, I might get on multiple choice. Definitely something in mind at the moment, though.
Do you want to do multiple choice?
Yeah.
Multiple choice, please.
All right. Your options are A, Can't Hardly Wait, B, 10 Things I Hate About You, C, American Pie, or D, Election.
I want to say it's Can't Hardly Wait. I don't think it's American Pie or.
I don't think it's Can't Hardly Wait, but if that's what you think, I'm willing to go with that.
5, 4, 3, 2.
We'll do
Can't Hardly Wait.
Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Hey, good job there, buddy.
Your second question. What class does Jason Segel's character teach in Bad Teacher?
Jason Segel's.
Isn't it physical?
It's PE. Gym, yeah. Gym, final answer. PE.
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question now. Who directed Inner Space?
Oh. I'll probably get a multiple choice. I know I've seen it. I just can't remember the director.
Okay. Multiple choice, please.
All right. Your options are A, Stephen Herrick, B, John Badham, C, Randall Kleiser, or D, Joe Dante.
I unfortunately don't have any clue, Malcolm. I'm sorry, buddy.
I think it's Joe Dante. Final answer.
Okay, Joe Dante, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Good job, buddy.
Your penultimate question in this category. In UHF, how did George's uncle become the owner of Channel 62?
Oh, man. I've seen that movie one time.
Yeah, I haven't.
We'll do multiple choice, please.
Yeah.
All right. Your options are A, he won it in a poker game. B, he inherited it from his dad. C, he won it in a raffle. Or D, he was mistaken for the real owner.
I want to say it's probably something crazy like he's mistaken for real owner. I haven't seen the movie, so I don't know.
I'm fine with that. If you want to go with that, yeah.
Yeah.
Mistaken for the real owner, final answer.
It's unfortunately incorrect. For the 1 point steal, is it A, he won it in a poker game? B, he inherited it from his dad? C, he won it in a raffle? Or D, he was mistaken for the real owner?
I thought someone died, but it's been a very long time since I've seen it.
I have not seen it, so if you feel that's better than what I have, because I haven't seen it.
We'll go with B. Final answer.
That is also incorrect. We were looking for A. He won it in a poker game.
Ah,
I thought that was just absurd. I should have went with that.
The movie is very absurd, yes.
Yeah.
So your final question in this category. Who plays the romantic lead, Duke Orsino, in She's the Man?
It's Channing Tatum. Malcolm, you trust me?
Yeah, I trust you.
All right, Channing Tatum, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
All right. After Visionaries are round 2, I have them at 13. Future's still at 14. That what you got, Dill?
That is what I have, yep.
All right. Bring back up the wheel. And this will be the Future's first spin. And you land on Oscars. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
yeah, we'll keep it. I
Let's
think.
keep it. Yeah, let's keep it.
Alrighty. You keep Oscars. Take out the wheel. And I will give you your Oscars questions. First question. American Beauty, Titanic, and JFK all won what Oscar?
Film editing.
Yes. 1 second.
Go ahead, double check it.
5, 4.
Yeah, let's go with it.
That's film editing. Final answer.
That is incorrect. Going over to Visionaries for the 2
I
points.
honestly think it's Best Picture.
Um,
Because I know 2 out of 3 won Best Picture.
JFK didn't win Best Picture. I don't
Okay,
think.
okay.
I want to say it could be sound. Best sound.
I'm okay with that. Sound is a category.
Yeah.
Fine.
Best sound. Final answer.
That is also incorrect. What we have here is best cinematography.
Oh, okay. Good catch on that, Malcolm.
No, I was wrong. That's my bad.
Yeah, it's okay.
I forgot about T2. That's okay.
Going into your next question. What is the most recent film to win Best Original Screenplay?
Anatomy of a Fall.
Yeah.
Anatomy of a Fall. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Your next question. John Cassavetes, Bob Fosse, and Roman Polanski all lost Best Director to who?
Francis Ford Coppola.
Yeah. Francis Ford Coppola. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Going into your penultimate question. Who won Best Actress for films released in 1987?
Did he say lead? Just say actress? Not
It was
supporting
lead
actress?
Lead actor.
Okay. That's Cher for Moonstruck.
Yeah, you're right. Go ahead.
Cher. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. And here's your final question in Oscars. Gladiator, Hollow Man, and The Perfect Storm were all nominated for what Oscar?
That visual effects that year. Right?
That would make sense.
Because Hollow Man is the Kevin Bacon one, right?
Right.
Yeah. That was visual effects. I think that's the only nomination that got.
4.
All right,
We'll
let's go
use-
with it.
Okay,
2.
best visual effects. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Thank you for that.
All right, with that, at the end of Future's turn, I have them at 22. Visionary still at 13. Is that what you have, Dylan?
That is what I have, yes.
All right, great. And we go on to round number 3, which is our Pick Your Poison round, which both teams have drafted from our list of general categories before the match, and they will now draft from those categories again to see what they'll answer here in round number 4. They can get up to 4 questions to 1 pointer, 2 pointer, 3 pointer, and a 4 pointer. Once a category is selected by a team, it cannot be selected by the opposing team. The categories that our teams have drafted here today are animation, Oscars, biopics, recent releases, actors and actresses, war, comic book movies, and the 2010s. We're gonna have our teams draft their categories, and hopefully we come back. All right, teams have picked their categories, and this is how it's gonna go. We will go until we're out of questions or one team is mathematically eliminated. We will start with the team that is behind, which is the Visionaries. So, Visionaries, what would you like to take for your 1 point question?
I say we go war as the 1 point.
Yeah, I'm totally good with that. That's fine. Is it individual or is it as a team? I'm sorry.
You will
As a
you
team.
can confer on
Okay.
every.
Got it.
All right, Visionaries are your 1 pointer and more. A farewell to arms is set during what war?
I mean, do you want to go for World War II?
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
World War II, final answer.
That is incorrect. We're looking for World War One.
Of course, the one.
The other one.
It's never World War One, except for that movie. All right.
All right.
Well, that's why we take it for one.
And so we'll stick with you. What would you like to take for your 2 point question? And just as a reminder, you have to hit every single one of these questions.
All right. Yeah. So, Malcolm, do you want to do actors and actors or animation?
Animation.
Animation. Okay.
All right. Animated. Here's your 2 point question. And animation. What kind of animal is Manny in the Ice Age franchise?
Manny is a mammoth, a woolly mammoth.
Yep.
Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Manny the mammoth.
Still sticking with you. What would you like to take for your 3 point question?
What do we have left? Actors and actors, and what else?
Oscars.
Let's do Oscars for 3. I mean, are you cool with that? Okay.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
All right. Here's your 3-pointer in Oscars. Name both 80s Best Picture winners that also won Best Cinematography.
And we'll give you a bit of extra time on this.
I'm not thinking of any of the 80s.
I know, I can't think of any of the 80s winners right now.
5, 4, 3.
Repeat,
2.
please.
All right. Yeah. That is your second. Repeat your question again. Name both 80s Best Picture winners that also won Best Cinematography.
I want to say maybe Amadeus was one of them.
Okay. I was thinking My Left Foot, but I don't.
I mean, if did My Left Foot win Best Picture?
It didn't win Best Picture.
Wasn't it up against Driving Miss Daisy?
Let's go with Amadeus and Driving Miss Daisy. I'm cool with that.
Yep.
Amadeus, Driving Miss Daisy. Final answer.
And your winners, The Future. The correct answers were Out of Africa and The Last Emperor.
Oh, I would have got Out of Africa. I wasn't even thinking The Last Emperor.
All right, I'll take everybody backstage so they can cool off a minute. Talk to Dylan for a second here. Dylan, it's a pretty good match, you know?
Pretty good match. The Visionaries, they fought valiantly. Unfortunately, this was a case where just Future got off to a bit too much of a lead in round number 1, and they just couldn't quite make up the ground from there on out. But they still played really well in round 2 in their category of comedies. I think maybe just not the questions that they were hoping for in round 3. It happens, but I'm excited to see what they do when they come back, and the Future looking very strong coming out the gate. So I'm excited to see what they do next as well.
Absolutely agree. Future just kind of looks as advertised. They definitely pretty good, and Visionaries played solid game and here, kind of kept with them the entire time. So it's go ahead and bring Visionaries in. Talk to him for a second. Bring in Malcolm. Brandon. Yeah. I think you guys played a pretty solid game, but overall, how do you guys feel you did today?
I feel bad because I feel like I dropped the ball in the first half of round one. But round one is really the individual exercise, and round two is really when you can see how you mesh with your teammate, how you guys communicate. And I think, considering that was me and Malcolm's first time, I think we did really well with communicating and trusting the other partner, and that's what being a team is all about. I knew this was going to be rough going into it. I played Joseph earlier in Fandom this week, and he went lights out. And then and Coho is a legend too. So this was a lot of fun, and I'm not really upset with our performance. I feel like we did a good job considering all things considered. Malcolm?
Yeah, no, it's one of those ones like we went to multiple choice when we knew it would help,
Right.
and it's just one of those ones like is when it comes to the categories, like I'm decent in Oscars, like I don't know everything though, but it's
Right,
just
no,
one
me
of those
too.
ones, like, I knew taking it from them is probably the smarter.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. It's all a strategy, man. But no, this is fun, guys. I appreciate it, and we'll be happy to come back when you have us.
Probably bring it back at some point. Don't really know who's on the slate, but I don't know if you.
Sorry, and congratulations to Coho and Joseph. They played a great game.
Yeah.
All righty. Say goodbye to you for now, and see you down the road. And we're bringing your winners today. The future. There's Joseph, Coho. You're invading the top. How you guys doing today? Or how do you feel about the win? I don't know why I'm starting off like pre-match interviews.
I mean, it's always fun when you get to play a debut match and kind of have like the sort of fun of like introductory like kind of level questions again. So I felt like that was a lot of fun for me and Joseph to kind of come in and do what we did like round one. That Robert Wise question is gonna freaking bug me. I should have.
Same with me for kinds of kindness.
I totally freaking forgot that Robert Wise did the day the Earth Stood Still killed me. But no, I think that I had a lot of fun playing with Joseph. I think that like we meshed really well. And like the chemistry is here, and I'm excited to see what we do next and who we play next.
I hear anthology film, and I think Kinds of Kindness, but I hadn't seen it, and I didn't know it was a horror movie, so I tried to think of something else. So close on that one too for myself. With that question about the Oscars movies for the 80s in cinematography, I had Last Emperor. I was between Amadeus and Out of Africa, and I went Amadeus as well. So if it makes you feel better, Visionaries, I was also on your mindset with mind track with Amadeus. That's a pretty worthy winner, I think. I also want to say thank you to Coho for having me as his teammate. I am happy to make a debut like this. I also think I'm also looking forward to see what happens next after this. And sometimes I also remember what I wanted to say. I wanted to say that why did this league let this happen? Visionaries, you did better than I would have done with the comedy questions. I think that you guys did really well hanging in there with that category.
All right. Well, definitely set you guys up down the road. Another 1-0 team, whoever that will be. I think you guys have a pretty good shot. Until then, see y'all next time. And take you guys off, and we'll go over to Dylan. Hey, got any final thoughts?
Yeah.
All right, that sounds good. We're gonna call it. Thank you for stopping in today, watching our stuff. Thank you everybody who showed up today. Joseph, Coho, Brandon, and Malcolm. And thank you for the writers putting this on. And we have a show, and you, the viewers, for showing up. For that, I don't know what the fuck we're doing if you don't show up. Yeah, just be well.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
In case I don't see you.
I'm gonna go home and sleep with my wife.
I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.